Hey there! So the day that you see this video there is an event going out. So today we have something called Toronto-henge. Now you may have heard of Stonehenge, which is a physical object that does not move. It's in Salisbury Plains in England, and it is aligned with the sun. And everybody knows about that, but there are other quote henges in major cities around the world, and Toronto happens to be one of them. So to work out what's going on, first we have to have a little bit of history. To start off with, in 1793, when Toronto was founded, there was a small neighbourhood down in the St. Lawrence Market area where somebody basically went, right, here's where the lake shore is, and we are going to draw out the first set of roads in a north-south manner with an east-west set of roads going across, and they were aligned to the edge of the lake. Now, this has a profound effect for the rest of the history for the next several hundred years, and that is that when you look at a map of Toronto, it doesn't actually run true north-south, and it doesn't run east-west properly. Everything is off by about 16 degrees. And so whilst it was good enough for a small neighbourhood, what we actually ended up with would be called an error. So fast forward several hundred years, you suddenly got skyscrapers, and you've got effectively canyons where the sunlight it sort of moves across them and it sets somewhere else. You never actually see the sunset because there's always a building in the way. So the way to see a sunset is you have to wait for these two events each year where the sun goes down in alignment with the streets. Now conversely, there are also two dates each year where the sun comes up in alignment with the streets. So you get to see a sunrise as well as a sunset, but these aren't on consecutive days. The last time you got to see a sunrise in Toronto would have been August the 23rd of 2017, and it was around 6:31 a.m. Now today would be try and think what day it is that this is going out. This is this is October the 25th. Gotta get this right. This is October the 25th. It's 6:18 p.m. that the sun goes down. Now, whereas the sunrise was in the east at the end of the streets, this time the sun will be going down at the end of the streets in the evening. And so, this is the last time this year this will happen. It happened back in the spring, it's now happening in the autumn, and now you have to wait for next year to see the next rise and the next setting. So anyway, it happens in Toronto. It's called Toronto-henge. There's also a Manhattan-henge, there's a Chicago-henge, like basically any street that has a grid system. It doesn't really matter what the angle of it is, as long as it's roughly north-south running with an east-west-ish component to it, and things are at static angles across the city, then you're going to get this phenomenon. So that's what's happening today. It's Toronto-henge. Time will be 6:18 that this happens. Obviously don't look at the sun, and obviously if you're going to be driving in a westward direction tonight, you're probably going to not want to do it around 6:18 because the sun will be right in your face. But so that is what I wanted to cover today. It's something that most people, I guess they know about it in the back of their heads, but they forget that it's going to happen. So this is your warning now that this is going to happen. All right, speak to you soon. Cheers. Bye.